Hello Sag, welcome to the ManjulaAwakening. My name is Kiana, or welcome back if you are an existing subscriber. So guys, today I am going to do something a little different than normal for today's Venus day. You know, Venus is all about love and your abundance and stuff like that. So I wanted to see how Sagittarius loves. I want to see where Sagittarius is. I want to do an evaluation of Sagittarius's Venus energy, okay? So this is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as any of your Sagittarius 9th house placements, okay guys? So I'm going to jump straight in and get these cards out here. It is a 4-card spread to start out with, and then I'll do some clarifying. All right, Spirit, please allow me to check Sagittarius's Venus energetic space on this good Venus day. Guys, while we're waiting on the cards to disperse, I want to give a few announcements. Here on the ManjulaAwakening, we are going to do a giveaway. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers, we are going to go live, give away these 3 beautiful decks, as well as answer some free personal questions. Guys, we are under 150 away. Oh my gosh, super excited about this event. So if you guys would like to take place in this event, all that we ask you to do is hit the subscribe button. That's it. That's all. We look forward to seeing you guys there. All right, Sagittarius. So as you see at the bottom of the deck, we do have soulmates. So honestly, Sagittarius, I know a lot of Sagittariuses are like, they're not in the place for love. They don't want to hear nothing about love. But there is a significant connection that is trying to come in for Sagittarius. I have felt this energy for some months now. So what that's telling me is that it's delayed. It is delayed. And it's the reason that it's delayed is because Sagittarius, the universe is asking you to wrap some phases up, wrap some cycles up so that you can make room for this new beginning. But let's get into what's on the table. It says, how does Sagittarius give love? Never ending story. So what this is saying for me is it's saying that, you know, like Sagittarius is, it's like when you go from never ending story. I just feel like that each connection that you enter into, you give love the same way, and it ends up giving you the same results, which is despair is what it ends up in. And so that's like Sagittarius is needing to refresh in order to be able to give love in a new way. Now the second card here, it says, how does Sagittarius feel love? It says, truth be told. So Sagittarius, give me just a second, guys. So what this is telling me is that, you know, how you feel love is when people are being truthful and open and honest with you. That's when you feel like love is available for you. And you know, I feel like that, as we all should, you know what I'm saying? It's about being truthful. Don't lie. You know, we're Sagittarius. Once you lie to a Sagittarius, you might as well count your losses. But this is saying, how do you feel love? Truth be told. Let's move forward. I keep repeating myself. My nose is itching. What gives Sagittarius pleasure? The observe. So Sagittarius likes to observe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like to see that people's words are matching up to their actions towards you, which we all should, right? But this is saying this is what gives you pleasure, is when you can observe what people are telling you and it matches, then that's when you feel like you're in your most pleasurable place. Now it says, how do you find beautiful? How does Sagittarius find beautiful? Exchanging of gifts. I don't know about you, Sagittarius, but I am a Sagittarius and I am a gift giver. I love giving gifts to the point that I can barely even contain myself before I give the gift. And I feel like that Sagittarius, like, what do you find beautiful is when you give something, is that you are able to receive it as well. This is, you know, I do want to take a look at a few things here. Beginning with this never ending story. And you know, guys, I must admit, with the card at the bottom of the deck being soulmates, that's a 41 card, and how do you feel loved is a 14 card. So there's definitely a mirror right there, right? So there's, look here, Sag, a connection that is going the distance is trying to come in. This is at the bottom of the deck. This is what the universe has on offer for Sagittarius. And it is a soulmate connection that has the ability to go the distance, but you must first be willing to look at these past situations as building blocks, accept that they just wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't for you, but they was meant to offer you building blocks to give you that higher perspective so that you could see what it takes to go the distance in the right connection, okay? But Sagittarius, with no end in story here for how you give love, that has to change. That is a call for change right there. Let's do some clarifying on that. Which that's a 10 card, so this is something that's coming to an end. This is, the final, this is the end of a cycle. That's why this is coming up. Sagittarius is becoming aware that they can't love that way. Yeah, the 9 of Wands in the reverse, the 9 of Swords in the upright, and the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is saying, you know what I'm saying? Sagittarius is, with the 9 of Wands in the reverse, this is exhaustion. This is overwhelmed, biting off more than you can chew. You know what I'm saying? This is understanding that I'm overwhelmed in the way that I have been given love because it's not been giving me the results that I have been asking for, that I am deserving of. With the 9 of Swords following that, you know what I'm saying? That's saying that there's some fear and there's some anxiety around it. There's this negative perception as it pertains to your love life because you've not been receiving the rewards that you've been expecting. But it is because you're not allowing closure to happen before you go into the next cycle. And closure is an inside job, Sagittarius. It is not on the previous person. It would be nice if the previous person would take responsibility and offer that closure, but they're, unfortunately, according to the laws of the universe, it's not their responsibility to give you the closure that you desire. It is your job. And so it's until you allow and get into this place where you close out one cycle and process the way that you showed up in that connection and the way that you showed love in that connection, then can you move into this fulfilling connection. But it has to be done on a fresh accord, okay? All right, so let's clarify. Let's just clarify all of them, right? Guys, if you're resonating or finding guidance in this message, we would appreciate the thumbs up down below. It does help circulate these messages to other Sagittarians in need. Spirit, can we please clarify, truth be told, for how Sagittarius feels love? We have the 5 of Swords, the King of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Knight of Swords. So, you know what I'm saying? This is definitely I feel like that previously there's been a lot of this conflict and tension within connections, but it's at the end of the day, all Sagittarius wanted was the truth of the situation, the truth of what's really going on, right? I feel like that this is for a Sagittarius that has found themselves in connections where, you know what I'm saying, there were ulterior, even though this isn't the High Priestess, I feel like this is ulterior motives, because I feel like that, some people may have, I don't know, maybe Sagittarius, you feel like what it looks like matters, is more important. With the King of Pentacles being in the reverse, this is an obsession with status and wealth and looks, you know what I'm saying? So maybe people came into your life because you looked good, but they really had no desire or no intentions to really get to know you. And because it looked good and it felt good to that person, you went head in, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that this is saying it's really time to evaluate the way that, what are your standards when you enter into connections, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. What gives Sagittarius pleasure is this observer energy. Being able to see that someone's actions and words line up is really what I am feeling from this energy here. So let's see what this is saying for Sagittarius. So we have the Ten of Wands, the World card, and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So, in the Tower in the reverse. So, you know, where you find pleasure is that when you can see that people, you'll find pleasure once you see that people have put burdens down from their past, closed out cycles, including you, Sagittarius. There is a need to close out this cycle of discontentment, whether disharmony, misaligned values. You know what I'm saying? Once you can see that people, like the burdens and the baggage have been put down from previous situations and cycles are closed out, and that people are allowing themselves to be vulnerable and opened, then only then are you going to be able to find pleasure inside of these connections. And like I said, this applies for you, Sagittarius, as well. In order for you to find and observe this pleasure, it is requiring you to put down the baggage from the past, close those cycles out, give yourself the closure, give yourself permission to feel successful and accomplished, even if that past situation didn't turn out the way that you thought it would. That's when you will begin to get in this more joyful energy here. Okay, let's get to the exchanging of gifts for what Sagittarius finds beautiful. The Tower in the upright, the Three of Swords in the upright, and the Page of Wands. So, you know, Sagittarius finds beautiful when, you know, if Sagittarius fucks up and they give an apology, they want that to be reciprocated, because let's just be real. If the other person messes up in the connection and causes a reaction from Sagittarius that, you know, we are known for taking an anthill into a whole entire mountain, honey. I know I am the queen of overreacting. You know what I'm saying? So this is saying, like, yes, even though I may overreact, you know, if that other person can reciprocate the apologies and the releasing of the pain, that's what Sagittarius finds beautiful. And then it's like there's this new opportunity. It's like I'm able to you guys in this connection, or the way that you give love, it's like you're able to take a new approach to a situation, even though you guys just had a complete explosion. As long as there's an equal exchange of these apologies, then we can move forward. And that's where Sagittarius finds beauty when it comes to their Venus energy. Actually, no, I'm going to do an energy oracle message, energy and spirit oracle message, and we'll read the book, and then we'll close this out, guys. Abundance, some Sagittarius needs to know abundance is on the way to you. It's requiring you to be a good steward of what the abundance that you currently have. Abundance has everything to do with Venus energy, and this card wanted to show face. And it says, being a thoughtful steward for the money you already have is the secret to creating more abundance. When you trust yourself to handle more, that's when more shows up. There's something about that here, Sag, okay? All right, Spirit. What is the energy and spirit oracle message here for Sagittarius? Ooh, Spirit is saying. Shuffle 3 more. 1. Shoot. 3. All right, Spirit. What is the closing message here for Sagittarius? How are we going to wrap this up? Thank you, Spirit. Freedom. Absolutely. And looky here, soulful appreciation. Look, I'm telling you, Sag, you do have to free yourself and move on from things in the past and have this heartfelt gratitude. I literally just did a daily inspiration message because I didn't do the daily increase. And heartfelt gratitude came up. This card didn't come up, but that wording came out in that message. I'll link it at the end. But I'm going to actually read Freedom to you guys, but this is about setting yourself free from the cage. That's even the cover card for this deck. Setting yourself free from anything in the past that has been holding you back, that keeps you giving love in the same exact way. So it says this card could reveal a time of more freedom, perhaps involving a recent breakup or some sort of energetic disconnection. This may be the dismantling of a romantic friendship or family relationship, or even a job or career. Whatever the experience, the present energy is saying the moment has come to let go. Any type of separation can be difficult, even if the break is initiated by you. The grief and lifestyle adjustments can feel overwhelming, but this card is telling you to take heart, for this is the right time for you to free yourself from what's been holding you back. In fact, this card could be signaling emotions of liberation and great relief. You could be on the cusp of something very beneficial, such as a resolution of an ongoing problem or the healing of a long-term illness. Either way, call on Spirit's guidance, for a great shift in consciousness is about to take place. Trust that you have the ability to move on and create an exciting new reality. And the affirmation for this card is, I choose to follow my honoring options. I choose to follow my honoring options. As I let go of the old, I attract many new happy experiences. I just think that little reading just wrapped itself up real pretty. And so I pray that it offered you some guidance on your journey. If these messages resonated or offered you some guidance, we would absolutely appreciate a thumbs up down below so that these messages can be dispersed to more Sagittarians in need. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, let's choose peace. Love and light, Sag.